Back in it'll make it clear. It's your host Rob Lowe bringing y'all week 6 of the NFL Scoreboard facts and stats back in the building. You see the shirt and all that. You know what I'm saying? We back. Coach was good, bruh.
What's good with the people, man? Hope everybody team out there won, but everybody team didn't win. So we're gonna get
What's up, Ty? How you feeling, bruh?
Was good. I'm feeling good. Got a nice week. Day to watch football. My team play tomorrow, so
Okay. We definitely gonna get into that. But
yeah,
first
definitely.
off, my team lost. Y'all. The Jets beat the Eagles 20-14. Right now, I gotta scratch all my notes, bruh. I had shit to say. You know what I'm saying? I had shit to pop. But Jalen Hurts, especially down the stretch, bruh, that last interception, no excuses, man. No excuses, bruh. The way the defense was holding down Zach Wilson, holding the 4 field goals over the game. You gotta at least punt the ball at the least, bruh, and make that boy go 80 yards or whatever, 60 yards to get a field goal. You know what I'm saying? Got AJ Brown was eating, but he made the one clutch catch down the sideline, the little bucket jump. But other than that, it ain't too much to say, bruh. 5-1. I'm gonna come back and say some shit, but y'all already know this one on Jalen.
terrible, man. Terrible. We know the game plan now. We know the game plan against the Eagles now. It's like, nah. It's like I ain't gonna do too much, but Jalen Hurts was looking a little terrible out there. DeAndre Swift couldn't get rolling on the rushing game. The defense held up, but they ain't really saying much. So we're gonna leave that at that. But we see the game plan against the offense, man. If Jalen Hurts can't get the job done, that's your offense. So
That's the thing. We was moving the ball. It was just he was making the mistakes, and then DeAndre Swift had a fumble too. We had a lot of drops. Like even going into the fourth quarter, I was thinking, dang, this game is this close because of the mistakes that we making. The Goddard getting the ball tipped out his hands, and they called that an interception. But go ahead, Ty. What you think, man?
Well, I think the Jets defense is really good, and I think like that's a bad matchup for the Eagles. Like up front, with Quentin Williams, Jermaine Johnson, and Will McDonald. Some of those guys, they stack up well with them up front, and it was gonna have to be on Jalen Hurts' shoulders this game because the secondary kind of questionable for the Jets. Only I trust Sauce Gardner, but not too much this year. He's a little grabby this year for some reason. He ain't the same as his rookie year. But
Okay.
in all, I feel like it was just a bad matchup, and the Eagles always play down to their competition. So it was a matter of time till they they get bit in the mouth. So I think that's what happened today.
yeah,
Respect. Go ahead, D.
there was no grabbing out there either because Sauce wasn't even out there.
Yeah.
So
They top 3 corners was out. So I'm coming into these notes thinking there's no excuse. Like Jalen, you should be cooking them, and this will end up happening. You know what I'm saying? But look, at the end of the day, go back to another thing I was saying in NFC East preseason, John, man. Had 5-1 for us in the first 6 games. You know what I'm saying? Who I ain't know when the first loss was gonna come. The Jets got us. Congratulations to them. Congratulations to Zach Wilson. Hopefully, get them the confidence up and all that shit. But for real, like I've been saying all year, bro, I just want a bump for the Eagles. All year, different situations, different shit you got to overcome because that's what's going to get them ready for the playoffs. And that's what's going to get them ready for the real season, too, which is these next 6 weeks, which is the Chiefs, who got an L week 1 without Travis Kelce, the 49ers, who got one earlier, you know what I'm saying, from the Browns, all on even playing Cowboys in that mix too. So yeah, we gonna see. We gonna see if this was a fluke or this was a something that we need to watch.
That's definitely a schedule right there. We definitely gonna see.
Cause I got 4-2 on that stretch. So We're gonna see on that one. Next game. The Commanders home team in the W column, 24-16 over them Falcons. Ty, what you see in this game, man?
First of all, I want to just start off with the Falcons and like stupid decisions they was making down there. Stupid decisions. Turnovering the ball in the end zone, had a chance to tie it up. Then when you score, instead of kicking the field goal to make it 24-17, you go for two. That's just a no-no for me. You just can't do that, especially with the quarterback. Like I can see if like that's a Justin Herbert, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen. Yeah, you can go for two. Rather, can't go for two for him. You gotta like play the game with him. You gotta manage him, and you just gotta know how he is and know how to operate. And that's it for right now.
What you see out there, D?
Nah, facts. When I saw the score was 24-10, I walked in halfway. I saw the score. I'm like, Sam Howell 3 touchdowns? Oh, they going like that out there? Oh, damn! That Desmond Ritter, he's still playing. He's still in the game right now. Cause it don't make no sense for them knowing they had 10 points and fucking Redskins got 24 right now. You got the better offense than Sam Howell do. Sam, you telling me you can't? Derek London tried to do a little something with 9 receptions, about 100 over 100 yards.
He was
So
eating.
Kyle Pitts was your next wide receiver with 4 receptions, and you threw the ball 47 times.
They
So
wasting
I'm trying to
Kyle
figure out.
Pitts, bruh. I gotta say, they wasting Kyle Pitts. That boy's supposed to be going off.
They don't
You
know.
got him on. My bad. But you gotta have more targets for your star players. Then Robinson, even though 13 attempts tying up with Tyler. How you say his last name? Alago.
Oh, like Algier. I think it's Algier.
Yeah, I
Something
think.
Algier.
Yeah.
Both of them had 13 attempts, but 37 rushing yards for Robinson. Even though he'll do a threat, but I don't know, man. That offense is just a little funny to me. I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator not dialing up the right plays, it's the quarterback, but somehow they're gonna have to make a change, man.
Maybe Heineke time.
That's what I'm saying. Robert preaching it.
I'm saying, get that boy Heineke some time, cause soon as I turned on the game, I was kind of like you, Coach. I came in, it was 24-16 though. It was at the 2-minute warning. I'm coming off work, getting settled down. You already know what I'm thinking. I don't believe in Desmond Ritter making this game-winning drive like he did last week versus Texans, man. I'm not believing in it, bruh. Soon as I turned on the game, they had to take their last time out because they almost got to delay a game. They come back on the next play and throw the pick to my man's off the slant, easy money. I'm like, yeah, dang. So then I go back to the highlights and shit, and it's like them Howell was just taking advantage of his opportunities, wasn't making no mistakes, you know what I'm saying, when they got them turnovers, and then they got a big punt return too. But I think it's number 83 going straight down the middle. Cuz Ja slowed up a little bit. If he would have put the burners on him, he could have got to the end zone. Ja like did a little dance on him. But at the end of the day, defense held it down. Robinson ain't really go off, but he didn't really have to. McLaurin 8. Scary Terry always gonna do his thing. But let me close it out like this. Which one of these two teams y'all feel like is more likely to make the playoffs?
Mm.
They both 3-3, so
Mm.
I say the Commanders, man. Right now, Dallas looking a little shaky. They looking like they could get knocked off. The Giants looking way out of it. It look like they could get second in the division right now. I ain't gonna get on the Eagles, just one little slip up, So it look like they got a better way of easing their way into the playoffs right now.
Yeah, I'm definitely with that. I feel like the Commanders got the better shot. I feel like Sam Howell ain't do great today, but ever since that Buffalo loss when they went 37-3, he had them 4 picks at home. He just been easing his way back in, you know what I'm saying, to the graces of the fans and all that shit, having some decent games. And I feel like Commanders fans is more settled, the Commanders organization more settled at quarterback, and in a league where damn near everybody got talent, that'd be the difference for real, for real.
I'm gonna go with the Falcons because at best the Commanders at third. I think Dallas is better than them. I think the Eagles better than them.
Good
I
point. Good
think
point.
I
Good
think
point.
when you look at the NFC South, it's kind of up for grabs still. New Orleans just lost today to the Texans, and the Falcons still there. And Carolina is always Carolina, and Detroit just put a they just put some on the Buccaneers. So
Oh
it's
yeah.
still a toss up in that conference. So I'm gonna go with the Falcons.
Hell yeah. What's the score of the Lions Bucks game, by the way? I gotta put that John in there.
I know the Lions. I know the Lions dogged them.
I think it was like 20-6. I think. I'm not sure.
That was the last score I seen. Throw that John in there real quick. My fault, child. Save this junk. Oh, we got some comments in the junk. My man say, yo, facts, my Jets just picked up the dub. Hella surprising with Zach Wilson in there. Let's fucking go. Man, fuck the Jets. It's like, nah, celebrate, bruh. You should, bruh. You should, man. I want to put in the comments if you fucking with Zach Wilson a little bit more now, if you feel a little bit better about him being your quarterback. But we're gonna get on to the next game. The Jaguars beat the Colts 37-20. What you see in this one?
What I saw in this one, well, it took me down memory lane. That's what I'm gonna tell you. It took me down memory lane. Let's go back, people. Let's go back. Remember in Pop Warner, your coach come up to you and be like, "This is what we good at. I don't care about nothing else. We ain't gonna try to change up our formula.
Mm-hmm.
If we good at running, we're gonna stick at running. If we good at passing, we're gonna stick at passing. I don't care who we playing that week, we gonna follow that method. If I ask y'all, who was the last quarterback from the Indianapolis Colts to throw for 55 attempts? Do y'all know?
Of course, Peyton.
Yeah, probably Peyton. I was about to say that Peyton.
Fucking Gardner Minshew, man. Fucking Gardner Minshew. I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to figure it out. That's why he had 3 interceptions, because y'all trying to throw the ball every fucking way with Gardner Minshew. You got 2 dual threat running back. JT only 8 attempts. Zach only 7. He gave you a touchdown. We ain't doing enough. He had 21 yards. What's that? That's an average of 7. So he ain't. I mean, 3 average. Average 3 yards per game. So give the fucking ball to the running backs. Let your O-line push, get a little aggressive. But no, we want to sit back. Even though we got back in the league, even though we got back early in the game, it's just frustrating, man. 55 attempts. That's why we got Michael Pippen went off. That's okay, but that's only. That's my take. That's my take on that. Fuck.
It's on you, Ty.
All right, I'm gonna say I think not too much. It was the coach. I think it was the Jags being motivated after they beat the Bills. I think they felt a lot of confidence after beating the Bills, and I just feel like they was already like getting it going. They was having moments of getting the ball and not scoring, then having slow starts and now having fast starts. But I think now when they beat the Bills, they gave more confidence that they is like the team that everybody is talking to them about in the offseason. Like the Jags are like a contender in the AFC, and now I think they just more confident, and now they know that the week 1 matchup with the Colts, they didn't want to have that how close it was. They feel like the Jags was a way better team, and they proved it today. So
yeah, for sure. The Jaguars they only one game up in the division, but they clearly the best team.
Yeah.
two straight in 6 weeks for real, for real. The offense is dynamic. We know about Calvin Ridley. I feel like he ain't really stepped on the gas yet, but just to have him taking the pressure off of Christian Kirk to need to be a number one receiver coming off that deal he is signed. Evan Ingram made a mean one-handed catch. They threw ETN in a little wildcat, you know what I'm saying, formation, got a touchdown off of that. So the offense getting creative. Got to talk about Doug Peterson too, because it's old Eagles coach, you know what I'm saying. Shit, y'all like flamed out at the end, but I can't fake on the fact that he gave us a spot. You know what I'm saying? To felt, you know what I'm saying, to get us in that mode to feel like niggas could go to that next level. So I feel like he's doing that a little bit for Trevor Lawrence too. As far as the Colts, it's a bad matchup. That's it.
Yeah.
All right, can I point something out? If I tell you that the Jaguar starting quarterback throughout the game had 181 yards, right?
Mm-hmm.
The starting running back had 55 yards throughout the game. Their starting wide receiver, leading wide receiver, had 48 yards. Do you think they should win that game? It was because of Gardner Minshew giving them short field and more opportunities to score touchdowns. I don't. That's. I mean, I hear everything y'all saying,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't feel as though they was that elite for real, man. It was Gardner Minshew turning the ball over, and man, listen. I feel as though I'm gonna just say this. I feel as though we lost this game more than the Jaguars won this game.
That's fair. That's
Yeah,
fair. This
that's
what I argue back on that with. Talking about this a little bit because Zach had the prop bet over under 33 passing attempts for Gardner Minshew. And I'm like, oh yeah, over, because the only game that they planned for him to be the quarterback, he threw it 44 times. And I feel like the Ravens put the same type of fear in the head coach that the Jacksonville Jaguars offense do, where it's like he feel like he gotta do that. Gardner Minshew feel like I gotta make a play. Like I can't just throw this joint away on third down and we're gonna get smoked. So short fields, anyway, they did what they needed to do in the short fields. If they would have needed to go 80, I feel like they would have went 80 on y'all too, for real, for real.
All right, so we bringing back that joint. So I had them going under, right? And my argument was I see JT getting about 15 carries, Zach Morris getting about 15 carries. They had half of that. You see what I'm saying? Gardner Minshew had more attempts than what I had them going under for. So
Right.
in the formula in my mind to win this game, fuck we did against the Baltimore Ravens because we ain't had JP. We ain't know what Zach Morris could have been at the time. We ain't know what type of defense that we had.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, it just come with experience. But at the same time, I'm not no head coach of the NFL, so this nigga should know this shit. I'm sorry. Let's go with
Yeah.
Break the play, Ty. Break the
Now,
tie, bro.
all I was about to say is just how you said that y'all got all those elite running backs, Jonathan Taylor, Zach Moss. I'm pretty sure Doug Peterson and the Jaguars knew that, and they probably stacked the box and probably made the coaches fit to run the ball and made Gardner Minshew throw it. That's how you get all those attempts. So
Yeah, for sure, for sure. We're gonna get on to the next game. You know what I'm saying? My man say the Dolphins out here handing out spankings. Yeah, that's a fact, bruh. My man Tyreek Hill with the backflip selfies. He a motherfucking monster with that. Next game though, the Bengals, they beat the Seahawks 17-13. Ty, what you think about that one, man? Start that off.
all right. The game went back and forth, back and forth. At first, I thought the Bengals were going to run between the first two possessions. They was moving the ball up and down the field. But in all, the main takeaway I got is the defense. The Bengals allowed 13 quarterback hits. That's a lot of hits on Geno Smith, and two clutch red zone stops in the fourth quarter. And also Seattle, they should have kicked the ball. And then when they got the ball back, they could have ended up winning. But that's a different story for another day.
I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that. 2 chances inside the 10. I mean,
yeah,
because that's what that my fault, D. But that's what the Browns did earlier. They had a chance to go for it on 4th too, but they took the field goal, came back, got another one and won. Go ahead, D.
And my take on that, I'm glad you brought it up, is I'm trying to figure out, because Pete Carroll, man, what is your game plan, man? Because you get down in the red zone like that, but you don't want to throw it to DK Metcalf, your 6'5" wide receiver. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. You rather throw the Tyler Locker on a little in and out route, try to fit it in there. Like,
I
what's your
gotta
game
jump in
plan?
one more time, D, because that first time that first 4th and goal down in the 10, he was looking right at DK. But either the cornerback jumped that jump or Geno just froze up, bro, because he ended up getting a sack. Like, he took a sack on both the 4th downs. Go ahead, though.
So he only threw it to him once. He only looked for him at one time in the red zone or twice.
Well, I just remember the 4th down plays in particular. Like the first 4th down, he was looking for him on the slant coming off the left side, but something happened. He double clutched that jump and just took the sack.
Yeah, we could go.
I feel like as a quarterback, you just got to get the ball off.
Yeah, I was just about to say, you just got to throw it up somewhere.
4 receptions, 69 yards. It just don't sit right with me, man.
Now that's fair. As a whole, you got a good point. I was just talking about, you know what I'm saying, that one particular play that I had saw. But I ain't expect the Bengals defense to step up like that for real, for real. They did their thing because the Seahawks had went down the first possession. They went up 7-0. They responded, but the defense just kept them out, bruh. For real, for real. I felt like Joe Burrow was moving better from the highlights I seen on the calf. A little bit of side to side, but he had to because the Seahawks were getting pressure. That O-line was allowing a lot of sacks. So every time he got sacked, it was like, damn.
Yeah,
How long, you know what I'm saying, can he continue that? And Jamar Chase, man, had a decent game. I don't think he went over 100. I don't remember the stats exactly, but he went off, had a couple good catches, and he came in rocking the 7-11 chain and shit. I fuck with that. Just him always talking about, I'm always open type shit. Give me the motherfucking ball.
Yeah.
I rock with that, bruh. Like, do your thing. Just he like put it on my back. If we gonna lose, we'll lose. But Joe Burrow, like, hey, put up or shut up. Like, he gave him what, like 16 targets or something last game, about 13 this game. Bengals still got a shot to make the playoffs, bruh, but still don't see him as a true contender. Back yet. I think. I think they still got a shot.
What, they 3-1 in the last 4 games?
Yeah.
The Jamar Chase stat: 6 receptions, 80 yards, 13 targets.
Right.
That even out, but I see them making the playoffs, though. I see them making the playoffs. Baltimore's still a little iffy right now in that division, even though they got the win today. But I still see them making the playoffs.
Yeah, I still see him making the playoffs too. Nobody's like leaving them. Everybody's still close to him. Like ain't nobody leaving the division. Ain't nobody separating themselves, especially Baltimore or the Steelers. So as long as those 2 teams stay average, I think the Bengals still probably could win the division still.
Yeah, I get some love to them Browns too with that big win. You know what I'm saying? You know, as an Eagles fan, I'm gonna bring that shit up every chance I get because we ain't got the Browns in the rundown. So I gotta remind people, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody came down a notch today. It wasn't. We'll talk about that later. Everybody got some notes on everybody. Next game up on the schedule. The Lions beat the Bucks 20-6. 20-6. I'm gonna kick this one off real quick. The Lions is a problem. The Eagles need to be taking some notes on the Lions too. Amar St. Brown I was saying in the preseason, he's gonna be one of the best slot receivers in the NFL, man. I rock with just how he do everything that he do. The jump where he caught the little drag across the middle, took it all the way to up the sideline, jump, caught the nice block. I'm rocking with that. And then Jameson Williams, I've been talking about Cuz since he got drafted. Got the first touchdown today. Nice over the top jump, over the shoulder, you know what I'm saying? A little spin. They problem. Defense 8, golf 300 plus. No mistakes. 5-1.
No facts. Defense stopping Mike Evans and Godwin. So that's a plus. I mean, Baker Mayfield ain't saying too much, the person who's throwing them the ball, but they did their job on that side. But my take from this game is definitely Jared Goff, man. I gotta give props out to Jared Goff. I'm starting to respect his game a little bit more. He moving around in that pocket. That offensive line is fucking crazy. They started that he got all the time in the pocket. When it do get a little pressure, he start moving around, get to the playmakers, let them do their thing, work the field. Had both hands started running backs out for the day, so he came up, did the job. Gotta give him a little bit more respect.
Yeah. My main takeaway is the Lions are a threat to be a representative of the NFC.
Thank you for taking my question, bro.
I ain't
Go
gonna lie.
ahead. Talk your shit, man.
I ain't gonna lie. Nice offensive line. All you do for Jared Goff is getting protection. He's a good quarterback. He only's average when he doesn't get protection, and they take care of that. OC Ben Johnson, phenomenal OC head coach one day, and just Dan Campbell as the coach. He gives them so much energy, and they got his attitude when they play, and you can see it on the field. And then the defense much improved from last year, and that's the difference of this team last year is the defense. They had the offense last year, just the defense. Now the defense came along with the offense. Now they looking scary.
Can't disagree with one point you made, bro. Because talking about the young talent that's coming up, you got your Mid Gibbs who still getting back healthy, like D was saying. Aiden Hutchinson over there on the other side, causing havoc. You know what I'm saying, on that D line. They got a certified #1 pass rusher. Yeah, I can't deny it, bro. At this point, they in the mix.
Yeah.
Like if you don't take them serious, you could go home.
Yeah. At first, I thought it was a gap. I thought it was San Fran Eagles. Then it was like everybody else, but the Lions up there with San Fran and the Eagles, I believe.
And I believe because that offensive line, man. That offensive line is nothing to play with, for real. When you got an offensive line, you can take a team very far.
Yes, sir. Jared Goff not making mistakes too. Being clean with the football. We're gonna see how that go. Last game we're gonna talk about though. The Monday night football game. Cowboys versus the Chargers. Ty. Say this a big game, man. How y'all gonna do it?
First off, we're gonna have to eliminate Michael Parsons from like wrecking the game. I feel like when Micah's right, Dallas defense, everybody energized and everybody hyped. I feel like if we stop Micah, the defense ain't how they are, and we got good pass protection. So I don't mind us blocking Dallas. It's just when they blitz, we got to pick it up. But I think we got to
Oh,
get.
okay. So you said if they rush 4, y'all nothing.
Yeah, we picking that up for sure.
Cause
Especially
whole team used
John.
to play on the line too, did you?
Yeah.
All right. So what you do against them big time pass rushes, man? How you hold them down?
First off, like when I first play somebody, it's like I ain't gonna lie, it's like when you because you've been watching somebody for a whole week, so you're not really knowing if they strong, they look strong on tape or not. So the first couple of drives, it's like a fill out, and then once I fill them out, you can see if they strong. If they not as strong as I think they are, then I know I got them. And if they are, I know I gotta like use my footwork and technique.
That's respect. you think, D?
Hold up, hold up. So at the beginning of the show, when we was talking about the Commanders and shit, you had the Cowboys over the Commanders. So I never peeped the Charger logo underneath the name. So I thought you was going for the Cowboys this whole time. Hey, it felt good to have somebody going for the Chargers, motherfucker. I just want to say that first and foremost. But reason why I got the Chargers winning this game, I feel as though Kenny Allen, Justin Herbert, that's a good motherfucking mix-up. That's a good combo. I think they're going to tear that defense up without Trayvon Diggs. I think Stephon Gilmore ain't really like that. Brown still coming along. He's ain't really top-notch, but I think he coming along. And you still got Austin Eckler in the backfield to worry about. I think they got some pieces on that offensive side. Defensive side, you still got Derwin James, Joey Bosa. So you gonna hold you Khalil Mack. They had a little y'all had a bye week last week,
Yeah,
and
we had a bye week. Yeah, everybody
Khalil
back
Mack went
now.
off the week before. So I'm thinking them both of them pass rushers gonna come elite and come out
Ooh.
for a primetime game, man. They're gonna show up. And it's in LA, man. It's in
Right,
LA.
yeah.
It's still gonna
Showtime.
be a Dallas home game though. You know, LA don't got no fans.
That's a fact. That's a
Yeah,
fact. Niggas be taking that stadium over. Is it a turf field? I know it's
yeah,
a new stadium.
it's turf.
Yeah, they're gonna be fast. But I don't know though. Out of them three pass rushes, Micah Parsons is the fastest. So we playing on a fast surface. I'ma say after just getting locked down, shut out versus the 49ers, he gonna make an impact on this game. I'ma say 2 sacks, comfortable. But I see pressures, you know what I'm saying? Big third downs with not Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, you know what I'm saying, trying to get it over the top. He gonna be affecting them. The two things that I'm looking out for in this game, Mike Williams out for the season with the ACL. So with Quentin Johnson, y'all number
Yeah.
one pick from TCU,
Mm-hmm.
Showtime. I want to
Yeah.
see what's up. JC Jackson too. I don't know exactly what happened, but I heard he just ain't want to go in the game. He
He
asked for
just
a
got
trade.
traded.
Yeah. He just went to back to the Patriots and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So CD, it's time to eat. That's how I feel.
We also got Kellen Moore, so he already know Dallas defense, and Dan Quinn, so that's another plus for us.
It's a fact. It's a fact. It's a fact. D, you got anything to close it out?
Meet us at 1831 tomorrow night. Cowboys versus Chargers, man, it's going down. We're gonna have the hookah, the drinks. You might gonna have to bring some pizza or some plate through. I don't know if the cook gonna be up there, motherfucker. But hey, we gonna be in there commentating 1831 M Street Bar and Lounge. Pull up, you already know.
Yes, sir. Live commentating the Cowboys Chargers, like you said, got the drinks, smoke whatever you want to smoke in that junk. We gonna get lit. Gonna have a showtime, a halftime performance. My fault. My man Young Float coming through straight out of DC, you know what I'm saying, rapping. He gonna kill the stage for us during halftime. So that shit gonna be lit. Everybody got to pull up. I feel as though it's gonna be way more lit than this Sunday night football game, man. Usually we wrap up these Sunday night games, man. Saquon Barkley coming back, but any chance for the Giants tonight? Anybody got any shot for him?
I'm not
Nah,
gonna. Yeah, I'm not putting my neck up out for the Giants no more.
me either. Bills by murder.
Good.
Yeah, ain't too much to talk about. They need to get off the TV. I'm tired of seeing them on Sunday night and every goddamn night it is.
Prime time. They need to take him off prime time.
Come on now.
Shout out to Stephon Diggs though, man. That boy averaging over 100 yards for the season. That's fucking crazy. So yeah.
Merlin in the building. You know what's up. Love. Peace.